It's Week 16 of the 2026 season, and we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Texans and the Packers coming up next.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage and get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. Makes the grab in bounds left side. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Shotgun now for Love. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Love from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Love. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Completed to Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Taken in by Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than... Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Smith. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing, Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So instead of running 3rd down again, they decide to bring up 4th and let him keep the gain on the last play. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This is complete to Schultz. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the 21. Cut by Collins on the slant. Has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his...
Touchdown, Houston! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. Out now runs the Packer offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love now. On target to Musgrave. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Love now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Love. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic first down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. To the air with Love. Has it in close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 3. Now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Smith. He's going deep this time. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Throwing on third, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Love looking to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking for a throw here. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. Reed will go in motion right. Loves to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And this will be his second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He'll get it at the 9. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Connection made to Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a long ways to go for a score. Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Smith. Dell with the grab. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing from the gun here. Finding Collins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Texan offense trying to hustle back to the line. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. And again, it's Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. Just exposed him.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock Barton, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. It's halftime here in Houston, with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. The Titans seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. The Chiefs trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. It was a former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They'll run the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's a give up the middle. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They go play action. Here's Smith. And in for the Houston touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers all set to get back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Love from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Love now. Cut by Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Well, I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Texans football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Collins there to grab it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 38. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Complete to Dell. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jair Alexander with the stop. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. getting stronger, literally, as this game.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Packers pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Watson with the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun now for Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Love. He's got Watson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And they get this down to the 28. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
Reed's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They send a man in motion. They'll try it on the ground. He will not get in for 2, but this might not be their only shot at it. Looked like a defender jumped, and there's a flag down. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They want to run it across. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith. Connection made to Dell. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Packers putting 6 defensive backs out there defending pass on this 3rd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Smith on 1st down. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is. Both sides.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. Thrown on 1st down. Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll step up, and there he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back now, pressure on its way. Cut out left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Gets this one to Watson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Loves to throw again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Official signaling for a timeout. It's taken by the offense. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Another carry for him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.